Now that the rain has stopped, I am going through my collection and finding all the stuff that's starting to rot. So it rained basically on and off every day for about 7 days. Then it got really cool. And this morning, Saturday, I'm going through and I'm finding stuff with leaves that are basically brown like this. And you can see this is Put in Our Lovely Martha by Martha Clark Amazing that I got from SVO. And it's basically dying. So this is a morning of throwing stuff out. I'm finding all kinds of stuff that hasn't done well in the rain. So this right here, if you can see it, this is like a day of sad videos, but this right here, so this is a flower bud and you can see the stem has rotted out. This is my penny Corota spots. I was really excited. It already lost one bloom here and I thought this one might still make it, but you can see the whole stem is rotting, and so this is not going to open. It's very sad, but this is what happens when everything is outside. Not like it can be moved inside during a terrible rainstorm and then chill. And so now I just have to go and find all the stuff that's rotting. So even though my pots are elevated on benches, as you can see there, I have slugs. And so this is a Ludicea discolor that I water rooted and then I potted up, but then I brought it outside. And you look closely right here, you can see that it has been eaten. Look, they left some of the leaves, but I don't know if this is gonna make it. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it rather than nurse it along. But basically a slug came by and had a wonderful snack, and now I don't think this plant's gonna make it anymore. So bye-bye Ludicea discolor. I managed to make some space on my table so that I can do some repotting. Today I've already gone through and finished dumping all the rotting plants, and this is a dendrobium, Lucky Angel, and you can tell that it's got lots of dead stuff, so it needs to be divided even though it's got some blooms on it. Really, I'm running out of time to do this and still get some growth in because we're now going into the July 4th weekend, and you know, the season of growth is drawing shorter. So I'm going to go ahead and divide this one and repot it. So this is clearly Nobile type hybrid dendrobium that I got from the Chicago Botanic Garden in their after sale. And I probably just potted it up at the time. I took the pot off, I unwired it, and one of the things I like to avoid when I'm repotting is using tools so that basically I don't have to make sure that everything is sterile, and then if I can just rip everything apart, and that keeps viral spread in check because I can wear gloves or wash my hands between plants. The first bit to come off is this Kiki, which was right on the side right here, and I will be making it, looks large enough to sell, probably $5 on my website. If anybody's interested in it, the flower will look like this. It's a pickety purple with a yellow lip. Final video tidbit. This is BLC Pahuela Spots, which is BLC Sunspots Valley Isle by BL Richard Mueller. And this is the first blooming of this seedling. So I got this seedling from the Exotic Orchids of Maui, and you have to buy 100 orchids from them when you buy $100 worth of orchids, not 100 orchids. So I got a whole bunch of Richard Mueller crosses that they had at the time. I don't have a lot of spots on my Pahuela spots. And in my Richard Mueller tray, I have a whole bunch of buds. So this right here is the same cross but from High Desert Orchids. Well, let's see how it blooms out. And then over here, this is Angel's Fantasy by Richard Mueller, which I got from Diamond Orchids, and it's about to come into bloom too. So I've spent a lot of the afternoon throwing away plants, but it's really nice to find these gorgeous blooms and potential blooms. So that's my Saturday throwing orchids away update.